Have you ever acted with yourself in a film before?
I have. I remember in Last Action Hero there was a scene where I was briefly together with another me, one that stepped out of the movie screen and one that was the real me type of thing. But the technology at that point was not as advanced as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can do things that is unbelievable. The only disadvantage, of course, is that the more technology advances, the more you feel like you're really not an actor anymore. You're the mechanical man. Because, I mean, you're acting really towards something that doesn't exist. They put a little X on a green screen and they say, this is your eye line. And all of a sudden you do the entire scene by yourself towards something that doesn't really respond.
Does that make it harder?
Very hard.
Yeah?
That's what I'm saying. You become a mechanical man. Because normally our instinct is that I tell you something, then you respond to me and you come back with the line. That's how it normally goes. So now imagine you're doing all of that. Your entire interview, in your case, you do nothing. What do you respond to? You know, what question do you come back with? All of those things. So it's very, very difficult. And then not only that, but they tell you, you moved your head a little bit this way. This doesn't match the last shot. And you don't lean forward because then you go out of focus because our equipment is very sensitive to focus in order to match with the back screen and all. I mean, it is endless. You do that scene 30, 40 times over and over again. And it's very tedious. But what is great is when you see the finished product. We had immediate playback always right afterwards. And to see the two of me kind of crossing over and interacting, it's spectacular.
All right, who's a better actor, you or the clone?
The clone, I have to say, they had better lines.
Subtle?
Yeah, much more subtle, but better lines. I was not fear. You know what was very upsetting also was that he was the one that got paid. I didn't. That we still have to talk
that
to
check
the
will bounce
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, is making so many action films and so many high-powered films, is there inherent danger in the job that you do, or you always feel safe and covered all the time?
No, I feel, you know, in danger out there many times. As a matter of fact, I would say at least half of the days of our work, you feel something could go wrong and something could be going terribly wrong. I mean, you know, if you go into that helicopter that we have in this movie, I mean, in 6 Day we try to be very careful to create all this futuristic look, and so with this helicopter created, that cost a fortune to build, where you have the rotors become wings and then it becomes a jet, and that is remote controlled and all that stuff to show that this technology. So you hang there on a crane, and they hang you over the side of the building. I mean, you know that a single thing go wrong there, you crash 30 stories down with that piece of equipment, and so you're always in danger. Like the diving scenes in the movie, or going down the waterfall there with the bungee cord, you know, these are all very dangerous scenes. The car crashes, the chase scenes, and all this stuff. But you try to protect yourself as much as you can. You try to rehearse all those things as much as you can. And of course, I've done now for 25 years stunts, and the most outrageous stunts, if it is on horses or on motorcycles or on cars or jumping off buildings and all those things. So, you know, I'm used to it. And I think that I obviously need it, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing those kind of movies.
I want to do something with you I've never done before. It's a little goofy, a little loopy, but I want to play word association with you. It's an election year. So I throw a word at you and you throw what comes to your mind. Will you do that?
No, not really.
You don't want to do it?
No, I don't want to do it. No.
Okay.
I want to stay with the movie as much as I can. Otherwise,
Well, it's kind of about the movie.
I walk out of here and Sony is going to get all upset and says, what are you doing? We're here to sell a movie and you're playing a word game. You're the journalist.
Oh, yeah, but you if you trusted me, it would probably be pretty fun. But if you don't trust me, I appreciate that. Did you end up with the film you set out to make in this one?
Not really. I ended up with a much better film than I set out to make. We were very, very fortunate that when we had our first test screening, that we got certain information from the audience that we did not have in the script. And we went back and shot those scenes and reworked those scenes. And it ended up, you know, our test score went up by 12 points because of it, which wasn't our idea. It wasn't mine. It wasn't the writers. It just happened to be that at the test screening, they had really good ideas. And that's why I believe always very strongly in testing a movie.
Yeah, it helps.
So it came out fantastic.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arnold. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you.